Loren, I know you've been sitting down with people for 20 years and you've been helping people retire. They often feel like after that many years of working and accumulating, they have a junk drawer of investments.
Yeah, many people do feel like when you get to that doorstep of retirement, you have all of these different financial products. You have all of these different financial things with no real organization of how are they going to work together to take them from the working years to the retirement years. So they feel a lot of times very disorganized, and you have this 401k over here, you have this life insurance product over here, you have all these different things, but how do they actually work together?
So what we want to do today is help you take that junk drawer of investments and turn it into a retirement plan. And if maybe you're really organized, Sean, you admitted you might have a couple of these, but if you're somebody that junk drawers and disorganization maybe gives you anxiety, you know firsthand, Sean, the relief that people feel when you do kind of deliver something that's a lot more organized to them.
Yeah, it's a constant message that we hear when working with families. As you get closer to that retirement stage of life, you kind of forget. Molly, yourself, you may not remember exactly when you accumulated all this wealth and all this junk, right? These very valuable items.
Yeah, we pulled out some things we're not even sure exactly what they are in here. I'm not sure what you do with a conversion surface burner, but
it's a very common part of the accumulation stage of life as you go through your career and maybe have job changes, things like that. You accumulate the various financial products, you open accounts at different places. All the time we're hearing from the families, they want to feel consolidation. They want to know that they've got things in order and they're doing the right things along the way.
Yeah, there's a real peace of mind. So let's go back to the financial junk drawer. Loren, what do you hear people saying? What do they have in the financial junk drawer?
Well, it's funny you should ask because we happen to have one of those right here. And to what you were talking about, Sean, is simplicity. Simplicity is really what pre-retirees are looking for as they transition to the retirement years, because it's so confusing. When you have a financial junk drawer of all these different things, let's just take a couple of these out. So we have a 401k plan. This could be a 401k plan with your existing employer, but a lot of times we have 401k plans that we've left behind with old employers. So what do you do with all those 401k plans? How many times do we see people, Sean, with a portfolio of miscellaneous mutual funds? That's how they refer to them a lot of times, because how do all these different mutual funds work together to provide you the diversification and portfolio experience that you're looking for? But in your accumulation years, you know that investing is significantly different in your accumulation years than what it is in your retirement years. So how do these types of products work for you as you make that transition? And we got another one here, annuity. Maybe you have an annuity from prior accumulation. Maybe you decide you need one in retirement. How does all that work together? Life insurance. I mean, there's a lot of different things that end up just like the junk drawer in our house. The financial junk drawer is just as discombobulated, just as confusing, and now it's a matter of how do you put all these things together, because we're not talking about just miscellaneous items that you've accumulated over the last 10 to 20 years. When we're talking about your retirement planning, we're talking about this is the engine, this is the fuel that's going to take you for the next 20 to 30 years of your permanent vacation that we all call retirement. So it's much more important, it's much more meaningful to make sure that you get on the same page with your different products and clean up this financial junk drawer and put the puzzle pieces of your retirement picture together so you can live your best retirement vision.
And Sean, it's not a bad thing to have, we're calling it a junk drawer, but that's not necessarily negative terms. It means that you've tried to diversify your portfolio. It means that you've been intentional about doing more than just maybe the employer-sponsored plan. It's not a bad thing.
It's a reflection that you've made these decisions along the way. You have opportunities. It's good that you have a 401k option through your employer. Not everybody has that. So it's something that's just a part of life. If you are committed to saving, if you are, maybe you're doing the employer plans, you're maybe doing IRAs. If you're fortunate enough to be able to save even more, you may have those non-qualified accounts in mutual funds. So you're doing the right things, and yes, definitely these things are not junk. These are valuable. These ultimately become the investments or the engine to your overall plan. So we don't want to connotate the junk drawer, but it's the challenge. One of the challenges we see is really, how many times have you told yourself, oh, I need to clean out that junk drawer? So one thing we need to be
Clearly,
thinking about.
I need to. Right? You reference mine, it's okay, I'm not hurt.
It's almost overflowing, just like the financial junk drawer. But what's going to be that trigger? What is going to get you to take action? There's life events, there's different stages of life. that you need to be cognizant of and thinking about what actions are going to get you to actually spend some time and start to organize that junk drawer of investments.
Thank you for watching this clip of Retiring Today, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions about your retirement plan, take advantage of the complimentary 15-minute retirement checkup phone call.